Hey, welcome to this episode of Beauty to Bank. This is the number one place on the web where beauty professionals learn how to make money without standing behind the chair. My name is Susan Bennett. I am the CEO of The Social Barber, and I help established beauty professionals package up their expertise, what you know, and turn it into digital products so you can avoid burnout behind the chair and buy back your time. Imagine being able to do what you want with your time. I know it sounds crazy, but that's what I help you do. Okay. Each and every week, I want to inform, inspire, and motivate you into turning your expertise into cash, right? We want to take our knowledge of the beauty industry straight to the bank, hence the show's title. All right. We want to shift our mindset and think about how we can reach those goals. How do we start making real money off of digital products? Okay. On this episode, I want to talk to you about going from follower to beauty leader. All right. And I also want to let you know that I will be coming up at the end of September. We will be having a 2.5 day red carpet retreat. I was going to give you more information on that at the end. So stay tuned. Okay. And I'll also have a link in the description where you can go ahead and apply to attend. Okay. We do have just a few seats left. This has been a highly sought after, really inspiring, exciting event. All right. So let's get into it. Follower to beauty leader. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. And we're going to get into this here because one of the biggest mistakes that people make, right, is they don't evaluate where they are. Everyone is constantly scrambling and looking to see what everyone else is doing, right? Stop and see where you are. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are the things that you do well? What are the reasons that people follow you? What are the questions that people ask? Okay. Now, in order to be a leader, you need to figure out what is your position? Where do you come into the market? What is your expertise and how can you help other people? It's super important. A lot of people are very hesitant to become an expert because they feel like they're giving up something. They're giving up, gosh, if I specialize in pixie cuts, now I'm giving up quick weaves, or if I'm specializing in this, I'm giving up that. But the problem is, and something that people don't realize, is that when you are a specialist, you make more money, right? A heart surgeon is going to make more money than a general practice doctor. That's just the way it goes, right? And people need to understand what they're coming to you for. You would not go to a mechanic for your heart surgery, okay? Are you with me? All right, let's go on to the next thing. Sometimes to be able to get to the next level, you do have to do a mental reset. Okay. You have to take a step back and really sometimes you really have to go ahead and step away from social media. I know you're like, Susan, I'm watching you on social media right now. I understand that. But I need you to get tunnel vision. A lot of times when people are spending so much time on social media, they're watching this person's progress, they're watching that person's progress, and now they're like, oh no, I need to do reels. Oh no, now I need to write emails. Oh no, now I need to build funnels. And they're just all over the place and they don't know, they can't accomplish anything because they're scrambling, going around in circles and going from one thing to the next. Okay. Sometimes you need to take a step back and maybe have a little bit of a social media detox. Okay. And take a step back and remember what it is that you want to do, who it is that you're helping, and why you're really doing this, right? Are you doing this to help people? Take a step back and go back to your main mission. Why did you start? Who is it? What is it that you want to do with your business? Why do you want to have more time for your business, right? Why do you want to have more time? If you do want to have more digital products, you want to buy back your time. Why? Is it that you want to spend more time with your family? Is it because you can help more people? Okay. Step back and think about that. Okay. Another thing that you want to do is you want to recharge. Okay. Now, if you're just joining this broadcast, I am talking to you about going from being a follower to a beauty leader. And these are the steps that you need to take. If you can hear me, go ahead and drop a one in the comments. I want to make sure that you are here with me and listening to my voice. Okay, this is super important. I actually have a lot of people reaching out to me online in the DM, through email, through text, and they're all asking the same types of questions. Okay, that's how this topic came into be. All right. One of the big things is people need to recharge and do not feel ashamed to recharge. Okay. There's been a lot on us for the past, year and a half. And even before that, we've all been, rethinking who we are, what we do we even want to do it anymore? That's been a real conversation. And even though people feel like, oh, things might be returning or whenever everything returns to normal, should it return to normal? Okay. That's a question I want you to ask yourself. And I want you to recharge. I want you to do some self-care. I want you to start thinking about, how can I fill up my cup? How can I pour into myself? Okay. If you are always pouring from a empty cup, how do you ever become better? Whenever I think about recharging, I always think about, the conversation on the airplane, when the flight attendant gets onto the loudspeaker and says, hey, in the case of loss of cabin pressure, and you're traveling with an infant or someone else in need, make sure to put the mask on yourself and then onto the other person, right? If you are not recharging, you cannot help other people. Okay. You cannot be a leader if you're constantly scrambling, frazzled, you don't know what direction that you need to go to. You cannot be a leader. Okay. So sometimes you need self care is a huge part of this journey into becoming a leader, knowing when to take a step back. Okay. Knowing when to refill your cup and knowing when to put that oxygen mask on yourself first. Okay. Now, one of the things that I am doing here is I mentioned that I'm having this retreat. Okay. It is a red carpet retreat in Charlotte, North Carolina, September 26th to the 28th. Okay. Now, part of the reason that I'm doing this retreat is because that I know because it took me so long to get to where I am now online, I know what it takes. Okay. I know what it takes. I know that you have to change your circle. I know that you have to um, be able to ask the right questions of the right people. Okay. So I'm going to be bringing in some of my coaches and they're going to be helping and talking and answering those questions. Okay. In addition to getting work done. Okay. We're going to be doing funnels. We're going to be actually giving you a product to sell and helping you brand out your social media platforms. Okay. So it's going to be held at the Grand Bohemian in Charlotte, North Carolina. Okay. Which is a gorgeous luxury experience. Again, remember, we're talking about self-care. So while we're doing work, and remember, this is going to be a tax write-off for your business, okay? But while we're doing work, we're also going to be enjoying. Okay, we're going to be enjoying. We're going to be, in private dining rooms. Okay, this gorgeous flowers that we've got going on here. This is a private dining room, and there are only 13 people that can join me on this occasion. Okay, it's only 13 people. I need to keep it small so that I can make sure to give everybody the right amount of attention. Okay. We are going to meet every morning in the presidential suite. We're going to set our intentions. We're going to have chef prepared meals, right? We're going to build relationships and networking and have experiences that you wouldn't be able to have, right? Life-changing experiences. But more importantly, business changing experiences. When your business is going well, it does affect your life. It literally does. Like there's no question about that. When you are clear, when you know what direction that you need to go, then guess what? It changes your business. All right. We're also going to be having a lot of fun. I have reserved the rooftop. So we will be having a white party on the rooftop with a lot of other beauty industry people. But of course, my people are going to be in VIP. We're going to have it's a whole luxury experience going on. Okay. Every single person gets their own room. We're not sharing rooms. Sorry, guys. Too grown for that. But, I love going on vacation. I love having time away. But I've never been that kind of girl that, hey, go ahead and you could sleep on my couch. No, I need my own room. I need that mental time at the end of the night to go ahead and, recharge and just, again, refill my cup. So I know I'm a social person, but I also do like to, just have a few moments away and that quiet time, even if it's a short amount of time. So I want to make sure that everybody has their own private space that they can go to when they need, even if you have to make phone calls or anything else, that you've got all of your privacy to get dressed. And we're going to have a lot of fun. We've got videographers, we've got photographers. So every single person will also leave with their own photo shoot and a sizzle reel. So if you're not familiar what a sizzle reel is, it is basically a video that really highlights you as an educator. Okay, so if that's what you're interested in doing, if you're interested in being an educator, I know I do help beauty professionals learn how to educate online and really start making that money online with passive income. Okay, so if you're interested in that, there's going to be so many surprises, so many fun things. There's so many quiet corners and places that you can go that are just gorgeous in this location. And that's why I really wanted to have it here. Okay. I really, for me, what was a big change in my business going from, kind of flailing around, to be honest. That was the big change, and really making that decision to start making that six figures online with my digital content alone. One of the big changes that I made is that I got really serious. And I really started listening to what other people wanted. And I started listening to what other people needed. And sometimes you have to get clear. Okay. Sometimes you have to get clear and you have to get help. And that's what I ended up doing once I started getting mentorship. Once I started getting me a business coach. Okay. Once I got my business coach, it really changed the game for me. Okay. And it was more than just, taking classes online. It was more of, hey, I need to be able to ask you questions. I need to be able to, really figure out what direction I'm going in. I need to figure out, how does this work? Sometimes I had very small questions and I didn't have anybody to ask. That is part of the reason that I'm having this event, because this is like a whole no holds barred, like, hey, we've got, Instagram influencers coming. We've got other business coaches coming to talk to you and really answer those types of questions. These are people who have, have six-figure deals. They've done $1 million launches online, and you're going to have access to them to ask them questions. Okay. But there are only 13 people that can come to this event. So it's not pressure. I just want to be transparent because of the fact that it is such a scarce event. Okay. We cannot have the level of quality that we want to have if we have a ton of people there. It's just not possible. Okay. It's literally not possible. But I'm really excited because, for this 13 people, this is going to be, the step to get to beauty leader. Okay. This is going to be the step up. People talk all the time about, hey, why don't you, reach back, help somebody else? Sometimes it's like, it's not so much online. Sometimes we have to get together in person and we have to really buckle down. And I mean, these are going to be it's going to be a very intense event, 8 a.m. to midnight. Okay. Kind of situation. And so people have to be mentally prepared for this. All right. They have to be mentally prepared to take this on, but it's going to be so rewarding, so giving, and just amazing. Even for myself, like, this is just going to be such an amazing event because, I want to go away with these people. It's literally a retreat where we're just going to be all day and night. We're going to be focused on, your business online. So if this is something that you're interested in, I want to invite you to click the link in the description and apply. Okay. There is an application process because I have to protect the event. Okay. I have to protect the people that are there. I have to make sure that everybody has the right mindset so that they can get the full experience and they can totally understand why it is that they should be there, what they expect to get out of it, and make sure that it's a good fit for them. Okay. This is not just like, hey, here's the link in my bio, everybody join. Okay. That's not this type of event. All right. It is definitely an application event, and my team will call you back and discuss with you if you are a good fit for the event. All right. So, guys, this is a, really exciting experience for me to be able to pour into these individuals. If this is something that you are interested in, please fill out the application. Stay tuned. We will be sharing updates, and there's so many surprises and other things for people at this event. So I am super excited to be able to bring this to you. Okay. If you do have any other questions, go ahead and drop them in the comments. Again, this is the Beauty to Bank show, the #1 place on the web where beauty professionals learn how to make money without standing behind the chair. This episode has been about transitioning from being a follower to a beauty leader. And stay tuned next week, same time, same place. All right, and I'll see you there. Thank you for joining. Bye.